There's all boys. We're all set?
We're on.
Great. I'd like to convene the meeting, welcome everybody to the Senate Standing Committee on Local Government, and ask if you'd please stand and salute our flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. I would like to welcome Senator Kaminsky to local government and welcome him as my new ranking member. Glad to have you with us. Daphne, voting sheets.
We have the voting sheets of Senators Boyle, Murphy, Ort, Ritchie, Valesky, Latimer, and Panapinto.
Okay. I would assume that you'll move unless you don't want to move the bill, so we can not have to do all of that. But the first bill is Bill 1000C by Senator Funke. It's going to be referred to Finance.
An act to amend the volunteer firefighters benefit law in relation to the payment of benefits.
Any discussion? Bodie? It's all.
Yes, it'll be reported.
Okay. Next is Senate Bill 1125B by Senator Avella.
An act to amend the real property tax law in relation to the eligibility for J51 tax abatements to reflect cost of living adjustments.
Any discussion?
Bill is reported.
This bill was first introduced in 2014. Today is the first time we voted on in the committee. It is not moved from the Assembly's Committee on Real Property Taxation, so that's where this bill is at this time. Senate Bill 1914 by Senator Little.
An act to amend the general municipal law and the town law in relation to authorizing fees and charges for emergency medical services.
Any discussion? Bill reported?
Yes.
This bill is going to be referred to Finance, and this bill was first introduced in 2011. This will be the first time it has moved from this committee, and it has yet to be moved from the Assembly's Local Government Committee, but there is movement today, so that's a good thing. Senate Bill 3823A by Senator Vendetto.
An act to authorize the Commissioner of General Services to transfer and convey certain unappropriated state land to the Village of Freeport.
Any discussion? Bill reported?
Yes, to Finance.
Okay, this bill is going to Finance. This bill was first introduced last year, and it did pass the Senate at that time. Next is Senate Bill 5807A by Senator Avella.
An act to amend the real property tax law and the administrative code of the City of New York in relation to increasing the average assessed value threshold.
Any discussion? Bill was reported?
Yes.
This bill was first introduced last year. Next is Senate Bill 5994A by Senator Croce.
An act to authorize the town of Islip and the county of Suffolk to lease parklands to the Suffolk County Police Athletic League.
Any discussion? Bill's reported. This bill was first introduced last year. Next is Senate Bill 6341A by Senator DeFrancisco.
An act to amend the county law, the executive law, and the state finance law in relation to indigent defense services.
Any discussion?
Referred to Finance.
And this is a new bill. Next is Senate Bill 6549 by Senator Gallivan.
An act to amend Chapter 185 of the laws of 2005, amending the tax law relating to authorizing the County of Wyoming to impose a county recording tax on obligations secured by a mortgage on real property in relation to the expiration thereof.
Any discussion?
No, but please let the record reflect I'm voting nay on this.
Okay. Is the bill reported?
Yes.
Okay, and while this is a new bill, a bill similar to this one passed in 2014. Next is Senate Bill 6629 by Senator Ritchie.
An act authorizing the forgiveness of loans received by the Oswego Port Authority.
And is the bill reported? Any discussion?
No discussion.
Okay.
Referred to Finance.
Okay, and this is a new bill. Next is Senate Bill 6731 by Senator Rasenhofer.
An act to amend the general municipal law in relation to authorizing school districts to order from certain farmers without requiring a waiver.
Any discussion? Bill reported?
Yes.
And this is also a new bill. Next is Senate Bill 7031 by Senator Avella.
An act to amend the general municipal law in relation to the creation and recognition of architectural districts.
Any discussion?
Reported.
Bill is reported, and this is a new bill. Next is Senate Bill 7163 by Senator Martins.
An act in relation to permitting the Islamic Center of Long Island to file an application for certain real property tax exemptions.
Any discussion? Bill reported?
Yes.
And this is also a new bill. Next is Senate Bill 7179A by Senator Golden.
An act to amend the general municipal law and the retirement and social security law in relation to increasing certain special accidental death benefits.
Any discussion? Bill is reported. This provision has passed every year since 2003. Next is Senate Bill 7255 by Senator Murphy.
An act to amend the general municipal law in relation to establishing the Town of Yorktown Industrial Development Agency.
Any discussion? Bill reported, and this is a new bill. Next is Senate Bill 7257 by Senator O'Mara.
An act to amend the real property tax law in relation to providing a real property tax exemption for certain property in the county of Tompkins.
Discussion. Bill's reported. This is a new bill. Next is Senate Bill 7258 by Senator Nozzolio.
An act to amend the village law and the public officers law in relation to waiving the residency requirement for the code zoning enforcement officer in the village of Aurora, Cayuga County.
Discussion. Bill's reported, and this is a new bill. Next is Senate Bill 7277 by Senator Carlucci.
An act in relation to permitting the New Hope Christian Church, CRC, to file an application for a real property tax exemption.
Discussion. Bill is reported, and again, this is a new bill. Next is Senate Bill 7325 by Senator Griffo.
An act to establish an energy system tax stabilization reserve fund in the Lowville Central School District to lessen or prevent increases in the school district's real property tax levy.
Discussion.
To finance.
The bill is referred to finance. This bill passed the Senate in 2012 and 13. It does not move from its assembly committee, though. Next is Senate Bill 7364A by Senator Akshar.
An act to authorize the city of Binghamton to classify certain cooperative apartments as homestead properties.
Any discussion? The bill is moved, and this is a new bill. Next is 7371 by Senator Croce.
An act to authorize Lord and Field's Voice of Freedom Bible Church Community Workers International Incorporated to file an application for exemption from real property taxes for the parcel of land located at 120 Beaver Dam Road in the town of Brookhaven, county of Suffolk.
Discussion. Bill is reported, and that this is also a new bill. Next is Senate Bill 7402 by Senator Young.
An act to amend the town law and the public officers law in relation to authorizing the town justice of the town of Allen, county of Allegheny, to be a non-resident of such town.
Discussion. Bill is reported. This is also a new bill. Next is Senate 7441 by Senator Martins.
An act to amend Chapter 618 of the laws of 1998, amending the general municipal law and the education law relating to disposal of surplus computer equipment by political subdivisions in relation to the effectiveness thereof.
Discussion. Bill is reported, and this is a new bill. Next is Senate Bill 7489 by Senator Croce.
An act to amend the real property tax law in relation to adjusted base proportions for assessment rolls.
Discussion. Both bill is reported, and again, this is a new bill. Next is 7497 by Senator Croce.
An act authorizing the alienation of certain parklands in the town of Brookhaven, county of Suffolk.
Discussion. The bill is referred, and it's a new bill. Next is last bill for the day is Senate Bill 7500 by Senator DeFrancisco.
An act in relation to authorizing the village of Skaneateles, county of Onondaga, to convey its interest in Austin Park to the town of Skaneateles. There it is.
It's very rare that you ever do that. You're always. Any discussion? And the bill is reported, and this is a new bill. That is all we have on our agenda for today. Thank you so much for being here as early as you were willing to do that for us. We appreciate that, and for all of you, thank you for being here.
Can I get a seat?
Thank you.
This is